Grove. Just, on the horizon. It'd be a couple hours before you could get to that. Kind of settle back up on your devices and go off.
Yeah, we need to get to, is it Coral?
Coral Grove, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's absolutely desolate until you actually run across a rowboat flipped upside down. Investigating or passing? Something you got.
Oh, always investigate. There's always loot to be had.
You want to throw or?
22.
I got 18.
Okay. You stop, embark, look at this old rowboat. It's barnacles on the other side. It has clearly been here since before the ocean has disappeared. It's flipped over. As you pull it over or lift it up, you actually see two child skeletons, actually, in different clothing, if you will. You happen to see, actually, with both your check, that there is one of them that seems to have a cranial malformation that only Zeg will actually understand as not human or otherworldly. You've seen anatomy of this somewhere out there in space. And next to these two children happen to be a small metal box, and there is two stuffed animals actually sitting. One is actually what would have been in the grip of the one with the malformation, and the other one will be near the other one. And they're face down.
Been like that, and obviously, it's obviously been here for long.
Well, do they have anything inside?
There's skeletons.
Skeletal. It's been so long.
No, I thought the stuffed animal.
Stuffed animal. You poke them, and they are. And they've dried. There seems to be something soft like cotton or straw, maybe not soft. Then straw, some sort of filling, if you will. You poke them.
Leave them be.
I pull out like a plush that I have. I'm like, there was something going on with this one. I don't know. You guys might want to pick it up.
Plushies?
It's kind of hard to explain.
So I pick up.
You see almost like a blue flicker behind the rowboat. As you're hearing all this, you actually feel a tug on a pants leg. You see, it's like a blue ethereal ghost kid. Says, tried my best to for safe. Go ahead and take my teddy bear. It says you got the same mindset. You'll do whatever it takes to keep those you care about. Take the risks.
Rest. Your suffering is at end.
Hope, and then it would disappear.
I start digging a trench.
It's old school mentality, I get you.
begin gently moving the remains into the trench.
Happening, Zig, you happen to start hearing a little bit of sobbing as you follow some of it. If you do not to take over your agency, you actually see the little girl huddling over where the rowboat's been, almost hiding. You look and you see like completely black eyes as this blue ghost thing is non-human, almost alien gray, almost looking hybrid form. Says, "You're not from here either." Says, "You're far from home as well." Says, "Maybe you can go home. And we couldn't take a stuffed animal." Do so. Both of you now have your own blank dolls. You look at the stuffed animals. Yours is a teddy bear. It's usually be like a lamb of some sort. There's a canvas face for it in which the owner is supposed to draw it themselves, stretched across it. It has not been have not been done in yet. The kids did not have time to. They were escaping something. Once you paint on it, you'll get a +1 to any of your regular stats, and long as you further your own personal goals, getting closer, that plus is going to go up. Start adding more to your regular stats. This is something that both Rails and Shambles got, and I didn't find a good place to put one in. Start aligning with these spirits of children who are wronged somewhere in the wastes. So, you have some sort of paint.
Is the paint to?
It's called a blank doll. Is the thing, and once you get the ability to paint it, you'll get a +1, because then you'll get your +1 to any of your core stats.
Just one or all?
+1 to it's only one,
Okay.
and then you can pick other ones as you get more. How to put it? You could put it in the same one, or you put it in a different one. But as you grow closer to your personal goals, like his personal goal is to meet all these weird creatures. I don't know if the Otter Man counts as one towards your goal, but
Yeah,
It definitely caught his interest. And it got him asking more questions about the family dynamic than anything, though, considering.
Shambles' whole thing about spreading Eden, but he didn't do much of that, other than clearing that one temple.
Got the doll, be taking the box as well for verify what's in later. But once they're buried, breaking off parts of the boat to make a proper marker for them and securing the boat over the corpses to make it more secure and basically some stone cisterns, like use the boat, what materials we have on hand. That was interesting. Not ran into something like that before.
And we're out of character.
Yeah,
In
well.
character. Okay.
Well,
All
me
right.
too.
No, I said Yavol.
Jabal.
Yavol.
All right. So as you are continuing, as we're getting closer and to 9.
Closer to death.
Storm.
Okay, thunderstorm. So
Hey, we got water.
what is going by? Cocoon. Slowing down some of your speed as you're getting closer to it. You're noticing as just the sand starts to like bubble and absorb as it doesn't even darken the sand, as it just devours all the water coming in. So if you have a container to fill, which I shouldn't have.
I'm not gone.
I have a bowl from that one incident with the freaking food flying through the sky at one time.
I got a decanter.
Oh yes, you do have. I
That's
forgot the
why,
decanter.
like,
Yes.
I'm a little bit more prepared than people think I am.
No, I don't have any.
Thunderstorm will go into about nightfall. So your plans for sleep or rest, and it was actually, raining. It's up to you. Do you want to push through nightfall until you get to about the outer perimeter of this, what used to be Reef, which is the
As a survivor guide for soldiers, traversing to the desert when it's either night or raining will be more effective.
Well, so you don't have to deal with the heat of the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
You rest, you keep in shade during the heat of the day. But the problem is
so good tonight.
where that's great if you're just you alone. The problem is we have a horse with us and we can't really do that very well with a horse. Traversing at night.
Temperatures tend to differ in desert at night.
Yeah,
It's very cold.
it gets cold. Which is easier to survive the cold than it is to survive the heat, because you can tell when you're getting cold, you can accidentally forget when you're getting too hot.
I guess we can.
My character's already buried himself in the sand. It just says have to stick him out.
I would say
Like,
camping will be better because more chance of running threats for walking.
Alright, camping it in. So we'll set camp.
Problem?
I was going to clean things.
Why is cold?
Yeah, you're not the only one freezing. It's nighttime, that's why.
Okay, so you guys will describe to me your camping provision, your process in which you camp.
Yeah, pulling out the tent.
You just have to bury yourself in the sand.
buried in the sand and had just poking out just to keep like a lunch.
And for Zeg,
Obviously, I have a pack with the technology, so I will just capsule that stuff like Dragon Ball Z, and then camping will come out.
Capsule for
do you actually have a tent on your sheet to excuse?
I didn't write it, but I got the Explorer.
Explorer pack doesn't have a tent in it.
Oh,
You have the gold equivalent to take care of that. Just say and remove. So pretty much spend it now and say you did it before.
Well, I got 100 gold pieces, right?
Oh, that's more than sufficient.
Yeah.
Well, just a couple of silver, right?
Oh no, it's going to be a couple gold, but it's still
How much is it? Like 5, 10?
around there, more likely.
5, yeah. I'll call 5 and say you had a tent, but it's, let's say it's 4 because the technology from where you're at and whatever the difference was, and it's the capsule, it'd be even cheaper. You capsule port that. But you can't uncapsule it, right?
Yes.
Well, you
No.
gotta go to a company and capsule it.
Well, capsule corp, you push the button, it turns into it. You walk over, you push the button, it
I
becomes a
forgot
capsule.
it. I thought you had to get it pre-capsuled.
No.
Go to the capsule.
No. But
You can capsule it, uncapsule it, capsule it, uncapsule it.
press a button outside and become.
Shove it down somebody's throat, punch them in the gut. Oh, wait.
Eric did that in Death Battle and freaking Mr. Satan won because of it. Yeah, he fought like another joke character that was from Street Fighter.
Dan.
Oh,
Dan from Street Fighter. And he literally exploded with a jukebox in him.
Oh.
And it's like, remarkable, we call it like Hercules Disco Punch.
Okay, with this current setup, is anybody watches or whatnot? Or you just
We will do, regardless, we'll do watches, either third of the night each or split it up a sixth of the night twice.
How do you wish?
Huh?
How do you wish? Third?
You want to do third?
Okay.
Alright.
So I would like, just going around the table this way, go ahead and roll a perception check to see if anything knows what odd happened. That would be
I got an ink and ink pen.
I got a 4.
You're not paying attention at all? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
6 total. Yeah.
Lucky for you, during your walk, about halfway through, the thunder and rain stops. Clouds part, there's a crescent moon in the sky. Nothing seems to happen. Ramon, what was yours?
4.
4. You're looking, it's just it's dark and desolate. And, against the sand, just looking at some of the stars as the clouds eventually part, and just think perhaps some of that just might be space junk
Yeah.
left by whatever happened up there that you're so far away from now.
What happens?
Yours
in
was
space
15?
stays in space.
16.
16.
Can't scream. Oh, wait.
Your 16 lets you realize that there seems to be a level of commotion. You can't before or once you hit the edge of the coral grove. Try to see your distance. Like once.
Well, I thought we were at night before we hit the
Okay.
core group,
Well,
right?
I was asking if you pushed through night, part of night.
I don't think we did
Okay.
because it's a long, hot journey and we have to deal with the horse. At the very
You
least.
happen to see some movement or sound coming from the coral grove as some sort of the ecosystem is active at night.
The Jackalope's definitely going to check that out.
It would at least be a good hour or two away, just even at least, because then why not push to stop it?
Yeah.
So as you see that, you see sort of like, it's hard to detect exactly what was the form from the distance, but you see some of what used to be, you see some movement, as you will, from multiple places of things kind of scuttling.
Skyline.
There's a scuttling or slithering. There a few times you notice some things, but nothing close enough to you to alarm you. So it's it's an active place. There's an ecosystem of some sort. It's almost like an oasis of food and energy for other creatures.
So it's a self-contained ecosystem we're going into.
It seems very desolate where you're at.
The water definitely livened it up here briefly.
So your wash is perfectly safe.
Hey.
You survive. You
No
will
super
survive.
dodos?
It'll make you very concerned. Yeah, the dodo was a threat, but Garb didn't do nothing.
It was more threatening than the
That
other
was
guy.
a level up. Yeah, that was a level up also. And
It's easier to deal with human targets than it is to deal with animal targets. Especially human targets I know about.
Usually.
no, I just know that it seems to be this party just doesn't like AoE.
Don't have AoE.
Exactly.
Last time I fought Cataplavas, I think it was called? Cataplavas?
Ravens.
It's like, I thought it was a giant cat, but it turns out it's a giant bull who can use death ray.
Oh, that has the poison smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It hits
So,
like a truck.
You go ahead and done watch. You have rested properly. You can restore hit points if you wish. You took damage other than rails, and that was 4 points of damage.
That was
We're
nothing.
going to have to fix that, sir. I mean,
It's up to you.
So,
Well,
Also restoring spell slots because there were stuff.
yeah.
Things were spent. It just wasn't what I thought it would be.
I was doing my
Make out our
mega
hit dice.
You roll, yeah.
You should easily get it regardless.
Yeah, I'll just roll 2.
Yeah. I was pretty much with your con modifier in of itself, you should get your 4 points back, no questions back asked. It's like, at that point, I'm like, use it with roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys go back onto your different equipments, and you get another 2-3 hours to get to.
During your watch, you're also given ink and pen. Ink and ink pen.
Okay.
Because you saw what I did.
Mm-hmm.
And you're given it as well.
Face stuff, so you get your pluses.
That's why I did that. I specifically got ink and ink pen.
Actually, though, if you are doing this, I need you to roll and add your dexterity because I want to see how good of a face you make. I think notoriously, either yours or Trace's was really bad.
18 plus 7 is...
One of us.
What
was
were you
very
going
hard.
for? For like anime? Going for
Ultra
realism?
detail?
Abstract.
Abstract. It's just a melting clock face.
Well, basically, how it works is you put any type of face on it, but
Yes.
the face is what you
Yeah,
perceive.
even
it
the
needs to
weird
be.
bad thing I think Trace did count. It won't decrease the value. It's just funny to see what quality of a face you made.
Well, it's a stuffed teddy bear. Do I go with
I think it's a lamb, right?
Yeah.
let's see. Two more use. No. Is it 2? Back.
This goes back.
Back.
I was going to see if I could, of my 3 uses a day, if I could pull out a black bear and use that as a template.
She's just over there pulling out animals to see what happens. No,
Go away.
No.
Go away.
no, not inspiration.
Probably can't do it anymore. I'm going to have to get back with you on that one because...
It's good enough to what you want to make it, but yeah. So, Zig over there, what did you roll?
I roll a 9.
Plus your dexterity.
That's it.
To
It's 6
describe
and 3.
the face that you make.
It's
for
kind of like...
It's a derpy lamb.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I picture it like better in my head, but it's like, okay, good enough.
All right.
I'm just trying to think of a good bear to go with.
A go bear.
The fat cat Winnie the Pooh
No,
with all the
not,
money and stuff. President of China.
no. Almost a humanoid face with a big bushy mustache and cigar.
Yeah, kind of like Mario
And
like.
with wireframe glasses. You know who I'm getting at?
Roosevelt?
Yeah.
Or actually Roosevelt.
Yes.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Yes.
Alright. So that's you're finally into the fold of like all the inside jokes for this campaign. It's like properly the entry for. All right, so head out. Like a 50-50 shot to even get a weather as we're going into this new area. until we find something.
I know it's not mine.
Raining glitter. Look at
So as you're going up this,
He obviously knows what it is. So.
stone walls of this, what used to be a coral reef, are shooting up at least 8 to 10, 12 feet above you, as it's almost becoming a maze as you're going into this. And just out of this, you just see and glitter raining down. Oh, that shouldn't have worked like that! That's not my emergency signal! You just hear it coming from the inside.
Not neat.
Are you okay, friend?
I'm the only one that survived!
Survive? Well, hey, wait, people here, you know.
Wait, I don't know if you're friend or foe. I think that was a bad idea. You could be raiders, no!
I don't look like a raider, you know. But...
I mean, I'm tough and I have 300 men. Just hearing this as either you're entering this
Okay, Captain
labyrinth.
Usopp, we're entering.
You got 300 men on a small place?
Yes, he does.
You have successfully failed your bluff check.
Failed successfully.
But, I mean, I have nothing that you raiders want. I don't know if you're entering this little labyrinth. It would actually be hard to get the horse or the cart through some section. There'd be a point where there would be an off, single file line, if you wish.
Any injured parties, damsels in distress, Rent-A-Rogue is here for your assistance.
Getting an advertisement out here?
Yeah, that's Jackson for you.
Do you want something other than an advertisement?
It's better than I thought.
I don't want to break for the ads. Just calls out.
I mean,
Now return you. You regularly schedule that. I mean, no.
oh man, you are, I seem to be lost. Just hearing in this maze as I don't know if you're entering or what. I don't know what you're choosing about that. As a party, do you enter?
I guess I
Well,
entered.
they cannot
What?
take the wagon
It will
and
have to be left here, and the person retrieved out of this maze of old coral growth, and shipwreck bits.
Figure it out.
you what? You said you'll guard and
Are you sure? Alright.
you have rough ability to give us a rough general idea of where you are located at.
That's what the emergency flare was for.
Oh. So you don't know where you're at?
Okay, it's really, really confusing in here.
I launch a firebolt in the air, 120 feet high.
Okay, I'll walk towards it. You hear it as the person's getting closer.
And I will occasionally keep launching it just to keep them on
Scraping.
track.
You're almost a snap. Ah! That was very closer now. I can't get it loose.
So, I go in.
Okay.
Try to keep you in sight and the edge in sight, so that way, if I have to go in, keep an eye on
I could also use
basically chain.
firebolt and let you know where I'm at. Or fairy fire.
Well, isn't it a signal to get out of the maze, Potter? Oh wait, sorry.
So I go in.
You go in, and as you enter, it eventually branches off into about two paths. One that will be to your left, one that is branching off more forward and to the right. Left would be closer to this voice.
So can I say like, hey, where you at? See where I can hear.
You're hearing a constant let out of muffled cries and grumblings about a broken ankle.
Alright.
There is a constant echolocation, if you will.
Okay, so I go to the left.
Go down this left path, and it actually begins to either elevate as a lift of rocks goes, where there is this small, tight kind of tunnel going down.
Jesus.
Oh no.
I go down.
Nutty putty.
Okay, as you're shimmying through, if you can give me some sort of athletics check as you are trying to squeeze and get your way through.
I got 10.
Good enough. It's dark, and you're like, until you finally see a kind of a light, and you slip through, and you actually, it starts clearing up, and it's a little bit more open here, and you actually see a camp that has been kind of broken down, cooking pot torn over. There's some sort of like surveying equipment, and tents are smashed and there's some blood. People have been attacked by, you can easily pick up, it seems to be natural critters of some sort.
Can I do a perception check to see
Yes.
the critters?
You can already do your perception check.
12.
It's a 12. You can see that there is a hole on the other far side of this encampment. There's also two other paths from here. There's a hole in the middle, and it seems to have, there's drug marks that something has clearly attacked and grabbed a few people into that hole. And then there is a left and a right.
Do I have the sending system? Right?
The calling thing, yeah.
Can I talk with Jackson? Calling?
Someone else has a sending stone, and yes, you could. It would somehow communicate with sending stones. I don't know if it's Jackson or Rails that had it on them.
I do.
Or did it unfortunately be?
Chamble.
Wasn't Shambles? I think Shambles.
Roland.
I think Shambles gave the healing wand to you,
I have a wand.
and I know he had to give the walkie-talkie to the stone to someone else.
Roland.
Roland had one, yeah, but
Yeah.
he got one from Sonny, right?
Yes.
And they went off. But Shambles would have gave one away, hoping that he could get, I guess, one at somewhere else to call in. I guess you would have the talkie from Shambles, I would assume. The sending stone. You used it a couple times.
But
Yes.
that's not one of the ones I have written down.
I know that would have been one thing that I wouldn't have wanted you not to have earned as a party. Along with the healing thing, I just want to be fair. There's a lot of stuff that you walked away with that could have been useful. I wasn't going to get those. So
Not anymore.
you could talk. You could have assumed he had it and picked it up, and then there's Rails. Hey.
Hey, Rails.
Yeah.
It seems like the people here have been camping, and they got attacked by critters. So it's going more deeper than it is.
I wander too far now. But it's up to you. Your judgment. Oh.
So I guess I just keep going, trying to find this person. He's
The
not.
screaming is not from the hole where the critter went down.
It's not.
The ankle, it's probably, again, to the left.
So can I go to the left?
Yes, you can. I just want you to explore and learn more information that might be helpful later.
Okay, Rails, I'm getting more, see what's going on here.
I don't see him anymore. He decided to crawl out of vision.
I mean, you can tell it because I think you're close to the entrance. You can be like, hey, he's...
Until the other people say, I'm not doing anything.
So you go ahead and turn, and as you turn, you see
Just
upon the
still
wall.
occasionally pop.
The wall is actually two They're about 2 foot wide, triop looking creatures. It looks almost like a horseshoe crab or a trilobite almost, with their antenna flicking. One on the other side of the wall. There's like a central eye in the middle. There's 3 eyes.
But you have to be so specific now.
Because triops are an actual thing.
Try.
Yeah.
Is that the Kabuto?
Triops are actually, they look
That
kind
is
of
what
like
it's
that.
Kabuto is based on, I'm pretty sure.
But like, look it up. They're out in Arizona. There was rain for the first time in a long time, and their eggs actually finally had enough water for them to. But these are big. They're like 2 foot, moving on the wall. They are. You see them, and they're a good at least 60 feet away from you.
Visually simple.
So I just ignore them and keep.
You can do so. I will need some sort of. I guess it would be dexterity for movement, so you don't brush up and alert their sensitivities. It's funny.
Yeah. 7.
As you are, it gets tighter, and you brush up against one, and it will attempt to nip at you. And I'm assuming a 12 does not do anything. And you feel it clink onto your armor.
I feel like
It's just one as you try to walk. Up to you. What do you do?
keep walking.
As you're walking, every turn's worth is going to keep biting. Nope. Crawls up onto up around your side, going for organs.
So I will reach my hammer.
Actually bites you with a nat 20 after you go about 30, 40 feet. 3 points of damage as it gets you in a kidney.
I keep. So like I
I
said,
need that to filter the booze!
yeah.
Oh, hey.
So I got the hammer and I attack it.
Go ahead for an attack roll because you're right next. You are it too. We don't need another Mothman situation. Yeah, you go. I won't even have to roll damage. Goes.
That's it?
Yeah, I put it goes flat.
Oh, is there the other two around?
It is yet again. It's currently now about 60 feet away. It was 60 you crossed and then 60 more feet, and it kind of hears this and it scuttles away.
I'll be like, you better be.
Who was that? What's going on? As this person's getting closer to you.
Oh, nothing. I just find creepy trilobites.
So they're harmless. They're like bottom feeders of this ecosystem.
Uh-huh. He tried to beat my kidney.
There you go. Stories, as you're getting closer, of people who've had to break their own leg. Maybe I should. And just sever it. Get away.
Listen, man, you have to watch your step.
Yeah, you eventually round another sharp rock area, and there it's a wood elf man, and he's there. He's got a big old backpack that's more than what he can be, very wiry frame, and got an ankle caught between 2 rocks as he was trying to get up over.
So you got stuck, no broken.
It's very broken, but it's kind of pinned. You can see there is. Again, you would have been wearing something like sandals, so it would be all exposed from where it is. There's purpling around the ankle.
So can I do an investigation?
Oh yeah,
Like,
see
if you see how can I getting out?
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
Cut off the leg. That's how you. Oh wait.
19.
It's actually there with a rock ready to. Want to get there? 19. See, you could probably have easily gotten the ankle out with a good almost pulling back up and out. instead of forward that he keeps trying to go. You can. So with a strength check of some sort, you might be able to.
Thing is
It has a lot to do with how much more damage you're going to do to him than not succeed, let's just say.
oh,
20.
Okay, yeah, you go. Wins, but you like pop almost like it's almost like a Chinese finger trap situation where it was too much force going one way than the other. Just go. Thanks, and looks at you and is like, "No, I don't have anything limping worth your time. Just leave me alone, and gotta make it back to Kelp Keep."
What happened here? Like, I saw a camp, I saw a guy getting attacked.
Just research. Trying to hobble back up these rocks.
A research of what?
We take samples of the coral and hopefully grow them in a more hospitable environment. A lot of them are dead here, so it's actually sharp walls. And,
I don't think you can grow anything here. It's just a desert.
but back at Kelp Keep, we actually have druids that their whole thing is keeping it into an environment in which fish and aquatic things thrive.
Wait, where do you meet these droids?
So yeah, I'm not a druid myself, but I'm studying would have made it to Vernonguard, but just they didn't have my major. I wanted climbing back up. He kind of collapsed back on his book bag. Oh
Can you do me a solid? Maybe point me out, take me to the droids. Why are you laughing?
no! I'm not laughing. I'm cringing. He says, "Well, we first have to get out of this maze, and I think if I can get on top, you see, there's just like more of a weird rock ledge that lets you get up to like the higher elevations. He says, then I can find my way out."
Well, if you follow me, we can get out of here. But first, I need to hit up my friend. Rails!
Yeah.
I got the dude. It's a wood elf.
Already.
Yeah, he got stuck.
Alright.
He even broke it. And he just... I don't think he's very bright.
I heard
Just
I mean, bright like a light, you know? Not like... You know what I mean.
lead him on out.
Tell Jackson to keep using fireball.
Keep it up.
Oh, we get out?
I'm so glad
He's
this is-
limping rather bad. Do you want to give a medical check to see if you can speed up this process?
Alright. Medical
Like splint of some sort. But there's probably enough scraps at his camp to speed up the process.
Let's be
When you get back.
I got a solid 4. He did.
Does this hurt?
As you tighten it, it's like, this is fine. So you guys continue back roughly the way that you believe that you are. It's kind of constantly going back to itself. And what you roughly believe should be the next corner in which you should be able to see Jackson. You actually see what seems to be like a large... It kind of almost gives you PTSD as you see almost a dog-sized ant. There's wings just up on, like, climb up over the ledge into your area. And this ant's making you trigger just like tri-cream, but like dog.
So, at this point, I just started shooting it.
Okay, go ahead.
And
and
use
give me a roll.
fireball.
Give me a roll to hit.
4, that will be 8.
Absolutely, yeah. You go ahead and
Roll whatever damage it is. I forgot. Second roll. You know, sometimes I have in my head like what is dice, but sometimes I'll be like,
you want confirmation just in case.
yeah. So it says, am I level 5?
Could be 6.
This one 9. And it's 16 with damage.
You can see like you blast and some hind legs.
I blasted
splatter
like
out.
Mega Man. He's a fighting robot.
There's a whole chittering. Should be able to be hearing. Jackson should be able to hear from where he's at. This blast and the chittering, the rock hit.
Sounds very rattling in there.
Want to step into this? It's up to you to roll initiative. You want to go into orders.
I got 4 again.
Gonna have it
What's going on with this dice?
go after your.
Oh, it's 4.
4 for me.
4. So
I
I
his
got 7.
action.
I rolled a 1.
It would be up to if you want to take an action now since his blast. It's up to you. I mean, I want to get you involved.
Yeah. Or like,
Okay.
yeah, freaking out again.
Rails, you're up.
Did
Keep the firebolt's gun. And I go.
So
It's like,
it's going to take a turn to get to where he's at, and probably the next turn will actually get you into the.
Let's see here. Actually,
Let's see. I can do this.
a baboon appears next to you. I'm telling it. Follow him and attack what he attacks.
Oh,
nice. You got familiar now. Well, you got 2 now.
Well, the problem is this may not last.
Well, he's a baboon, so he's bigger than that, right?
No, baboon is one of the worst animals for me to roll.
Oh.
And plus, it only lasts for a minute.
So you got 10 turns.
Oh, there it is.
17 points of damage.
That's the rogue someone else rolled up, so I have all the potions on it, or all the information on it.
He's walking over there, right?
Well, your whole turn would take you to about be able to move to that, because this is probably more than capable. You can see it, is what I'm saying. But that's the double movement, kind of. So his whole thing was just yelling at him. You pull the baboon, that would be baboon. It would be back to this creature's turn, like the giant ant. Ants will actually skittle up the side of the wall up to you and attempt to strike. Like a 6 hit? No? Okay, it was an at 1.
Missing 2 legs, that's why.
You want me to help you out? It's 21 to hit.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty easy.
Now, what did you want to hit him?
Go ahead, blast away.
I'll be like, let's see.
So since it's up close, you're actually noticing this is closer to, it's ant in form, but it's almost closer to crab in nature.
I'm using the hammer or mace, whatever, and hit it since it's close. I got, let's say, 12.
12 would not hit.
Can I try it again, right?
Yeah, because it's moved up to you.
14?
Just hits. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Okay.
And it hits the claws. Not the claws, the mandibles. Now it's Jackson. I guess you're back.
Until he attacks anything, because I can't really tell it what to do besides that. And even then, that's sketchy.
Can't tell what to do.
I don't know fully where the thing is, so me telling you where to go, that's why I said, so you follow him,
Okay.
fight what he fights.
Alright, so be then to Rails.
Not much else I can do. I won't be doing Fireball anymore for a bit.
Alright.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, I know, but there's no reason for me to just keep launching it while you guys.
He looks so like a rape party.
Glitter in the air.
Alright, what?
Well,
19. Alright.
It's an attack with what? What? Okay.
You gotta wait. You gotta. I thought you were gonna cast like Meteor Swarm or something.
oh no, that's supposed to be there.
Yeah, that actually is a representation of the elf.
person.
I don't have ant tokens. Or
7.
so what points of damage? It's definitely bloodied at this point. And actually, because the movement, right? Triggers the movement, it's going to knock it off the wall.
Oh?
So that's
So it's off the wall.
So it's like this.
Yeah.
So
And
whose turn is it?
I'm sorry, my brain. I'm starting to have a mild headache. It's actually supposed to be the ants. The ants.
well, it was moving up with him.
Yeah,
So,
I get what you did. He was asking what turn you wanted. I understood that. It will unprone itself and then attempt to attack. Rails. Not rails. Zig. Nope. Much. And
too many legs missing.
end of its turn, I'm going to have you, Jackson. There's one visible on top of this stone, about to come back down.
Unfortunately, I can't do anything about it right now until it's my turn.
Yes. But it is currently Zig's turn.
Alright. So I hammered him or maced him with 21.
Solid hit.
That's a 9 damage.
Yep. I think that, yeah, that's totally just good.
I'd be like, what is this?
Oh, that was nothing. Sorry, that was one of his rolls. Sorry, I'm using dice.
So I tell the wood elf like move. So come on. Here.
So it was attack and then movement.
Yeah, I did it backwards.
Yeah, you're good. Rails, what do you do?
Do I even detect that?
Actually, no,
the
it's
ants is
sorry.
up there?
It's probably not at the moment, but it's actually Jackson at the moment. Sorry, because they're both 4.
Let's go, Jack 2.
I turn invisible.
It's been dramatic with. I turned invisible. I was like. Very like. I did. But you know what I mean, right? Like.
That's what I was prepping for, but I just. I'm gone. Ah, damn it. I used this, remember?
Oh.
That's what I rolled for. Well, at least I can get sneak attack damage out. You don't know where I'm at.
That was one action. What's your next?
Right. I don't want to go too far from here because I want to keep an eye on the wagon on the way out. So, I quickly pull out some colorful clothes or whatnot and toss it on the ground as marker.
Mm-hmm. Good.
And, well,
That's about it. Use of item.
use
Rails.
it to drop something.
Do I even detect ants or anything?
You can do a perception check because I'm assuming you're going to be turning to look.
I was hoping it would go poof. Hey, there it is.
Yeah, because as you're turning, you might be able to see it clipping over the
12.
13. Yeah, you can see some odd antenna as you're about to turn this way to make you think that there's something about clipping down the wall. So
How
that's-
high are the walls?
At this point, it would be about 10 feet-ish up.
10 feet or so?
Should be enough for your whip.
Or at least the force of the whip to be able to strike.
Like, get in yours.
But I've got a different idea. I do have spider climb, I believe.
Yes, you do.
Alright, and I'll go ahead and just launch up the wall and
Yep, you'll be on
right here or so?
a little closer. The one closer to me. Down there.
Alrighty, and I'm going to whip it off the edge right there.
Yeah, maybe.
You have to first, yeah. Let's see.
That is a 7.
That doesn't do
That does not hit.
Alright.
And that would be your turn. As it stands its ground, as it was about to go down anyway. Zeg. So, no, we're having this as the end of the turn. It would have noticed you, and as it was about to go down, it would go head in towards you. Makes it to attack. That's a 14 hit.
No, just under it. Goes through.
That was his whole turn. So Zeg, your turn. You've not necessarily noticed a ant.
I use firebolt.
It would actually be out of your sight because of the cliff wall. It is currently 10 feet high, and it's also 5 feet away from the cliff wall.
So I get my.
You saw him go climbing up over there for something.
Wait, is the baboon even able to follow me?
No,
Okay.
it's stopped there because it can't.
Alright.
It has to climb.
So what is the baboon and your bunny doing? Baboon's cleaning its fur. Or...
The jackalope.
The jackalope, I think, is just digging in the sand, burying itself until it's just ears poking out of the ground or something.
Why you don't use
Baboon
the
is
jackalope?
attempting
Throw
to
it to
climb.
the end.
It is doing so very slowly.
Ooh,
About
tasty
all
bug.
So just let me know when it's actually my turn.
Oh no, it is your turn because Zeg took his turn. Well, that would have been one action. It's one action to move. That you could have took a second action to move further away.
Oh, climbing.
Okay.
I'm not really trying to do too much with the baboon.
Oh,
Too much.
Oh.
Jinx it. Too bad.
Like, here we go. Invisible again.
No. Does an AC 12 hit
it's what?
that?
Oh,
No? Because I'm doing a firebolt.
yeah, it does not hit. Oh, that's a 14.
Yeah, I rolled bad.
Okay, so that would be back to Rails. I think.
When a problem comes along, you must with it. 7.
Again, take your next attack or move.
You want to use it?
Oh, yeah. 9.
No, that's a 6.
6.
Yeah.
That's a 6 too. This is
I had a 6 as well.
Okay.
Ants.
You can see from up over Ridge another ant is preparing to crawl up.
another ant.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that guy can move as fast as he did.
Well, it was up over another one.
No, I'm talking about that guy.
Following with his broken ankle.
Well, he could double move if that's all he's doing.
Yeah, because he only did one movement. That would be his double move.
Yeah, he's not attacking. I don't think he's an attacker.
Okay, so this ant's going to go ahead and attack. The 16 hit.
Yes.
No, he's
Take
gonna buy you.
8 points of damage.
Shoot.
Second attack.
You gonna
15 hit.
Yes.
Die? You gonna die? You gonna die?
Takes 7 points of damage.
Oh wow! You're killing him.
These ants did more than Garp.
Alright.
To be fair, he did tap into his spell list really that much.
No.
So this guy. And I use fireball.
I'd probably have to be closer to where I'm at. Because you see, well, I'm able to hit it, but
Where is he at?
I'm
He
here.
is 10 feet up and within 5 feet back.
So you need to get further back. be
Further
able
back to
get...
see.
Now I can see him.
Yeah, sure.
Fireball.
Right.
I won.
Nope. He hobbles his way. Oh, guys. Then that is Jackson.
Get down here so we can get out. Firebolt again. 21.
Yep, that hits.
21.
Yes. That is.
So
Oh, wrong dice.
So Josh, how do you call two Mexicans playing basketball?
Jumping beans. He races.
1-on-1.
One on one.
And here I thought my dad jokes were bad. 9 points of damage.
Okay. See this fireball.
I got more jokes. It's just I
Yeah,
don't think they're appropriate for the
Rails? I have to edit them out. That's why it takes forever.
We're very inappropriate.
Oh,
Sometimes I keep a lot.
all my jokes were clean and good. Dad inspired.
Just like the love juice.
That was a dad joke.
Just like the treasure in the clan.
That wasn't me.
That was Josh.
The pearl. The old snatch the pearl thing.
There you
Snatch
go.
the stone from my hand kind of thing. No?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to go
I caught
ahead and take the
And
risk
I
to
gave
get
it to you.
down.
It's going to attempt one.
My mind got it like
14
a
hits, I'm
different
assuming
place.
no.
No.
14 hits!
No.
Holy!
And, I'm going,
Yeah.
like, they're going to go ahead and try to get me.
That was one movement. You can take another movement. Or if you want to.
I've got a better idea.
Okay.
Let's try to get these characters over here for a second, and then we'll get to retreat going. So those
Order in
characters
my head.
are moved ahead?
Yep.
Alright. And then right now,
Shatter.
a web splash motion right in the intersection right here as we get away.
You're Spider-Man?
Okay. Yeah, that's all this webbing.
Alright, let's get out of here.
So you've fully been able to retreat as they would have just more and more ants. They would actually have.
Should we ask how you got that webbing out?
It's a splash motion of web.
Should we ask like in the movie Spider-Man? They're like, does it only come onto your forearm? It's like,
Well,
yeah.
not there. Here.
That's
Elf guy, baboon,
oh,
and the ugly one.
Baboon goes bye-bye.
Oof. Oh, well, we could have. And I had one.
As a gorilla. That's for later.
That's a monker. Return of
Bird.
Return of monker.
Right.
Hey, what's it this guy?
Okay. You know we don't do rescues for free.
Yeah. But guess what? He also knows the druids. Look at those guys.
Okay.
And you can charge him. that's your plan anyway.
Situated in the backpack. It's way too big going in. There's like a coin bag. So how much is it gonna cost me? I've done this before.
Oh no, you haven't done
pull
deals
out-
with Jackson.
First off, shall I take care of your injury so you can at least attempt to run away from your responsibilities?
Oh yeah, you should do
Oh. No, I'm hoping. What? I got the supplies. We all knew the risks.
that. Okay.
How much is
Well,
gonna run me? We can get it treated here. We're there.
it's
Fine.
better for us and you to be treated here.
And while this is going on, would I be able to use some hit die, like rest from the or something?
I agree with
Say
Jackson.
it's a short rest, which has to be at least an hour. I honestly don't know how this is going to go with him trying to extort some guy.
You
Like a
get.
stab.
I pull out one. You get. Oh, it's 2d8. Alright. Sorry, it is 2d8 for heal. 12 back.
Yeah, you
12, right?
Are you
you got a
good?
Lot,
That'll be fine for me.
Okay.
you got a lot of damage.
I'm just trying to make sure you don't have massive infection and don't slow us down while we're trying to proceed to locations we need to get to.
Yeah, you don't get the Rona. It's a thing in 2024.
I can offer you safe escort back to Kelp Keep for a fee, or I can heal you for a fee.
Fine, heal me.
I maxed that out.
Okay, yeah. Binds back together.
So that means that you want the
Undoes
escort or
the
does it?
terrible.
Huh?
Undoes the terrible splint.
Now, you are going the same way we are.
No! Not convenient.
We can keep you safe.
Mm-hmm.
It's roughly safe.
They just see us or battering some ants and be like, pew, pew, pew.
You don't have to walk.
Oh, that's true. On your sandals.
That hits, yeah, that hits.
And seeing how most of your traveling supplies are probably gone.
Yeah. Out in the bag.
Even your
We
amigos
have
are gone.
food, water, and shelter as well.
Mm-hmm.
What's it worth to you?
Open the coin bag. About
Yes.
15 gold. That's about it.
No, before you even said the
Yeah.
amount, I say yes.
Pours it out.
How
Mostly
much?
silver pieces. It's 15 gold in equivalents.
All right, guys.
You're back in business?
All right. We can get you to Kelp Keep. You're heading that way. Our map is old and slightly out of date. So if you know any shortcuts or better pathing than what we currently have to make things travel faster,
Easy.
say faster.
Person would say, see the map. Oh, I think I'm
Shortcuts.
Notice right there where I have a little.
that X is actually probably exactly where you need to actually go. Right there, we got a path down to the next layer of.
That's what I thought, but I prefer to be safe than sorry. As you can see, the map is not up to date.
Oh no, it doesn't have many things.
But we do have business with Coral Keep, Kelp Keep, and the Druids
And
there.
what are you planning to get done there?
Safe passage to start with,
Oh, you plan to go further, huh?
and being on good terms with them will be beneficial to said.
Oh, okay.
So we are coming here to hopefully meet up with any that were working in the area. And seeing how you're working with them, well, hello, friend.
Is he
What?
Is he trustworthy?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here, my card.
Businessman, you don't get many door-to-door salesmen. Don't explain the ads I was hearing recently. Maybe we can find some work for you. I mean, we do have garden.
Oh, look at you.
So, now that you know we truly don't mean no harm, and we are obviously looking for a beneficial cooperation amongst each other.
I can see they're rather secretive about these things, but
I understand that. I'm not looking to force issues or cause issues. I'm just letting individuals know that we're there for what's needed.
I guess they could find more work for you guys to do similar to this. I guess that's fine.
Yep, but we do also have to move along as well because we are trying to get to certain locations.
Yeah, on time.
Not too far off in the future.
So where is your final destination? Just bluntly ask.
Here.
It's a wide area. Are you trying to make it to the other side of the...
I've been there before.
We'll have to probably deal with Delver Dive.
That's the plan.
Oh, well, they're not quite like they're help keep kind of in conflict.
We're not looking at causing conflict or instigating conflict. We're just moving through.
Tends to get people killed.
We have ways of keeping people alive.
Yeah, I've seen. Touching rifle.
Yeah, we're good at it.
Definitely unorthodox about it, but yeah.
Who am I to state anything? Well, thanks for the help, I guess.
Well, we got space in the wagon.
I would have already put bag in the wagon. wagon. Where did you get the horse?
My horse.
The actual horse, the druids.
Oh. Didn't we get that horse?
Oh, it came with a wagon.
Oh yeah.
Because you didn't end up killing any of the spell riders with it, did you? Before it? There's not many horses out here.
No.
We've had it since Vanguard.
Do we have another horse by any chance? It was one.
An actual horse, and then you're a metal horse. You're like, what is that?
That
That's
is
a big chunk.
That's an investment to the future, sir. If you'd like to know
It's
more,
gonna be a lot for
I
that poor
will.
horse to pull. It's like a chunk of metal. Something that Delver Dive would have made.
No,
Actually, it's way too slim.
sir. No,
Their
sir.
things are
I-
bigger.
I put it together. Create this. Yeah.
Does it go through the ground too?
No. I don't know what the dwarf they do, but this is not dwarf. This is me. Make this.
As I said, we are unorthodox, but we definitely get the job done.
I guess in some way we get this job done.
I guess the elf would actually say it's roughly about 2 or 3 days just to get to their point for Kelpie from there.
3 days.
2 or 3 days-ish to go through. I'm going to be honest with you. You ran through everything I prepped.
But we didn't run, we walked, and we
You did rather
successfully
good.
mitigated any other issues that
Yes.
you might have had.
I guess we're getting good at it.
You're good at mitigating issues, and I have to actually have issues just wall you.
Yeah.
I can't help it if the GM can't properly do the foresight necessary.
Well, he forced us to go north, no matter what.
He did not force us. We could have still said
If I
no.
said no, then there would have been fine.
Did you see?
Yeah,
It would have
and
took time.
we could have left at that.
Or you
So-
could have stealthed throughout sped. It could have been a chase scene. Pretty sick.
That's what I'm gonna do with the other group, the enemy, because I need to force them to do stuff,
But
and it's penalties for doing other stuff.
I don't really see anything really big going in between there and the Kelp Keep stuff, so I'm going to have to prepare all the Kelp Keep.
Honestly, truthfully, I
location.
thought this would have been a lot bigger than what it was. Like,
It
honestly, truthfully, I
Could have been.
would love to go in and loot the heck out of the destroyed
Probably.
wagons, but there's just with an injured individual, there's just too much threat to be worth it.
And right now, it's,
that was all because the whole the confetti thing just gave me a perfect out to be like, hey, this was their horrible excuse for an emergency scene.